Greetings and salutations. Once again, it's time to turn back the clock to 2023 and dive into a Mr. E gaming classic. Although this one is a little bit different. Take it away, past me. Mickey Mouse is trending at the moment. I'm not 100% sure why. I think it's got something to do with copyright expiring. I'm not going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about some of the old Mickey Mouse video games from the 80s because this is something I always think about. There has been many different consoles over the years, especially all the way back in the 80s. There was a variety of different home computers and similar devices that got Mickey Mouse games, and I thought it'd be fun to just jump through a few of them. I don't know if I'd ever make a whole video about some of these because there's not a lot of content in some of them, but I thought it'd be fun to talk about them. So let's jump on over to the laptop. Okay, we've got a list here of Mickey Mouse video games, and we're going to have a look at some of the more obscure ones. Starting with The Sorcerer's Apprentice for the Atari 2600. Let's go check that out. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I wasn't expecting too much graphically, but like, it does look like Mickey, so that's a good start. I'm not quite sure why there's no sounds. His eyes look a little bit off, but anyway, for whatever reason, I couldn't work out how to turn the sound on. There was no sound, and I know some of these games actually don't have sound, but this one did, and I couldn't work out until later on I found out that there was a mute button that was on the emulator. Sound's working. I'm sure this was groundbreaking for the 80s. All we've got to do is just to keep shooting these. I don't think anything else happens. Every time the music starts to get good though, it cuts off. So I don't know if that's by design or just the emulator I'm using. Okay, Mickey Space Adventure 1984 for MS-DOS. This will be interesting. Wow, those are some Windows Paint graphics if I've ever saw them. Oh my god, I just gotta turn this down. So this one was a Mickey Mouse graphic adventure. Think of it like a point and click adventure, except instead of pointing and clicking, you're selecting words that cause actions to happen. It's kind of like a big interactive comic, I suppose. But wow, these graphics have not aged well. Oh. I was not expecting that. Enter? That doesn't make sense. What doesn't make sense? Go... Spaceship? Why not have me... I tried to enter it! Enter the spaceship. There was also a Commodore 64 version of this game, and I found a website that would let me play it. Although, play is a very loose term because I couldn't really get it to work. I don't know if I was just pushing the wrong buttons or something was wrong with my controller, but I couldn't quite get the game to work. And then I sort of did, and this happened. Oh well, on to the next one. Alrighty, Mickey Mouse, the computer game on the Amiga. Any moment now. Any moment now. Well, that's that's an interesting image right off the bat. Mickey Mouse the computer and press fire. I don't know what fire is. Shift. Of course it's shift. Hey, this one's got sound! I'm not gonna lie, there is something rather unsettling about this. Cool, I got him. We're in 1988. Look at his big Lego hands. We're in 1988. These graphics are pretty impressive. Oh no, he fell down! Wake up, Mickey! So this, I think, is the best one so far. I don't know why we're fighting ghosts with Mickey Mouse, of all characters, or just randomly climbing up a tower. There was a ghost hunting Mickey Mouse cartoon, but it seems to have nothing to do with this game. Oh, and I'll quickly mention there was a Commodore 64 version, and I thought the Amiga was a little bit unsettling, but this is kind of worse, although the ghosts look different. They honestly look a bit cuter. I can't say the same for Mickey. And the last game we're going to look at today is Mickey Mousecapade for the NES from 1987, so 1 year before that masterpiece we just looked at. Although, out of the game so far, that one was the best looking. I imagine this one's going to look a little bit better, because NES games generally do. Anyway, let's give it a go. People know DuckTales had a game on here, but Mickey Mouse had a handful of games on here too. So let's give it a try. We can jump. Oh, it's got Mickey and Minnie, that's cute. And snakes, classic. Mickey Mouse enemy. I mean, I suppose, other than, oh, they hurt you. Okay, I gotta avoid them. I suppose Mickey doesn't have to. Oh, look, they're cats. I was literally gonna say, you could have cats as an enemy since he's a mouse, but it looks like Garfield. So yeah, I don't know which game out of these four I think is the best. I think that Mickey Mouse computer game looked the best, although this style is definitely cuter. So I'll leave that up to you to decide in the comments below. This one is definitely the hardest of the bunch, although Mickey's Space Adventure was rather difficult. Then again, I really didn't know what I was doing, nor paying attention to what I was doing, so maybe it's not that hard. Also, if you're interested in playing some of these games, there are a number of websites you can go out there and try these games. Even just searching the game's name, Play Online, will bring up a number of results. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap up this video. What did you think? Would you like to see me look at more classic Mickey Mouse video games or other old video games from the 80s and 90s based on cartoons? I know there was a handful of Looney Tunes games released, as well as Garfield ones and some Tom and Jerry ones, so it would be fun to explore. Well, you know what to do by this point. If you enjoyed the video, click that thumbs up. It helps me get my content out there, and I couldn't have got this far without the help of all you amazing people. If you want to see more content like that, we cover a lot of licensed games here on this channel. You can click the subscribe button over there. Have you played any of these games? Are there any particular games you'd like me to check out? Let me know in the comments below. Alright everyone, Mr. E out.